All right, boys and girls, what a day, what a day, what a day. The Corvette ZR1X is officially here. We have all the details, pictures, we have it all, videos. This is insane because this was the Corvette that was referred to as the Zora, which I've always said it. It's going to be a combination of the ZR1 and an E-Ray, and it is the collaboration together. And it's not just coming for supercars, it's coming for hypercars, and that's according to Car Scoop. Let's get into it. What is going on, boys and girls? If you guys are rocking with the content, hit the thumbs up and the subscribe for your boy. I've been a little bit missing from this channel. I've had some family issues, some priorities that needed to be taken care of. So I've put this channel a little bit on the back burner, but we're back. We're just been a few days missing. No big deal. Don't get crazy. But we're back, and we're going to cover it all. So the Corvette ZR1, we have the article here from Car Scoop. Obviously, everyone's covering it. Motor One, Car and Driver, everyone's covering Road and Track. They're all covering it. So, but we're going with the old and faithful Car Scoop that we kind of understand how journalists write on this page, at least. And it says, forget about supercars. This Corvette is coming for hypercars. The new Corvette ZR1, previously referred to as the Zora, is far more than just a ZR1 with an E-Ray collaboration. I've always said that that's what is gonna that was what it was gonna be. Excuse me, I can't even find my words today. So this is the picture of it here. I just love this new Corvette. I wasn't a huge fan when the first Corvette, the new CA, came out, but I really like this. This is amazing. This looks so badass, that front end with that huge lip. And let's get into some pictures before we actually even cover any information, because I want you guys to see this. So let's scroll down here to the article, and we have it all here. So right off the bat, nice badging on the side corner, but right away we see some carbon fiber here on the quarter panel and on the door, which that's a subtle touch that I really like. Now, when we look at this black picture here, we see the stripe decals on the hood and obviously on the top here, but we see a contrast. The driver's seat is red and the passenger seat is black. I like that. I really like how Chevy's doing that, or GM. Now, carbon fiber wheels, can't even, I mean, what am I going to say? That looks amazing. The big brake calipers look huge. Love the whole car. It just looks amazing. Now, let's scroll over because I know there's some interior picture. Look, this just looks wild. I love this. Now, we're going to look at some interior pictures. I'm sure there's some interior pictures in the article, but we're going to go over it. This just looks amazing. I really love this car. So actually, let's get into the article. And it says, Chevrolet has revealed the 1250 horsepower Corvette ZR1 and it's the most powerful performance car yet. It'll go 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds and onto the quarter mile in under 9 seconds. As for pricing details, they're kind of unconfirmed, but everyone's expecting that it's going to be near $250,000 between markups and different options. So it says, underpinning the new ZR1X are two different versions of the Corvette, the ZR1 and the E-Ray. First and foremost, the new ZR1X gets the same twin-turbo LT7 V8 from the ZR1. Of course, we knew that. Power output is exchanged so it makes 1,064 horsepower at 7,000 RPMs and 820 feet-pound of torque at 6,000 RPM from the internal combustion alone. That shouldn't be all that shocking since the ZR1 engine isn't even technically on sale yet. To hit that power figure, the LT7 uses twin 76mm turbos, a forged flat plane crankshaft, and a finger follow drivetrain. Now, this is where it gets interesting. This new car, of course, also takes some tech from the E-Ray, Chevrolet's first all-wheel drive Corvette, while the car leverages 1.9 kilowatt-hour battery pack and an electric motor to deliver 160 horsepower. To the front wheels, the ZR1X is different. It maintains the same battery pack, motor size, and packaging shape, but it makes 186, so they bumped it. They gave it an extra 26 horsepower and 145 feet-pound of torque. The system can apply power up to 160 miles per hour before decoupling, and that is wild. I mean, I saw the Corvette E-Ray was great. The Corvette E-Ray is great, and I really like it. But the ZR1X and adding the ZR1 engine and combining with the E-Ray, this is just a whole nother monster. So how does exactly the ZR1X go beyond just being a mix of E-Ray and ZR1 parts? Chevrolet cranked things up to 11 point. Building on what learned from a couple of years ago of the E-Ray production, the team reworked the power delivery to the 5.5 liter V8 from the ZR1, making sure the motor provides even more seamless blistering performance. The Supervet's CPU is constantly monitoring drivers' input and vehicle conditions to optimize the power blend. It also comes with 3 energy strategies to suit different situations. Drivers can select from endurance for long lapping sessions, qualifying for achieving a top lap time, or push to pass for a quick delivery of all available power. Now, on the flip side of this car, braking system is bespoke as well. Dubbed the J59, it's standard on the ZR1X and not option for the ZR1. It combines the Alcan 10 piston front caliper, that is huge, and 6 pistons rear at 16.5-inch brake rotors. That's the rotors itself, and it's saying it here on the article, they're larger than the stock wheels on the new Malibu. That is crazy. Chevrolet says the J59 equipped cars achieve a 1.9 G of deceleration during testing. No, I would take a guess that if you hit the brakes on that car and you don't got your seatbelt, you're flying through the window. So this also gets pretty interesting, and it says buyers get a choice of 2 configuration chassis. First is the touring version with Michelin's PS4S tires and settings that are aimed at on-road use for occasional track days in the mix. Second is the ZTK package setup with stiffer suspension settings and Michelin Pilot Cups 2 tires, a high downforce aero package with 1,200 pounds of downforce at top speed is available for both chassis configuration. I think Chevrolet GM knocked it out of the park. Now let's get into some of the specs when it comes to the how fast in the quarter mile. It says this new ZR1 can rocket a 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds, says Chevrolet. It'll destroy the quarter mile in under 9 seconds with a trap speed of over 150 miles per hour. Those are proper drag racing figures that this car it's roughly equivalent to the Dodge Challenger SRT 170. Of course, where Chevrolet stands out is on the track that has, any turns at all. So the automaker has been openly lapping the car at Nürburgring. We expect the ZR1 to dethrone the Mustang GTD as the fastest American production car there. Clearly then the ZR1X will certainly be faster. Now, you have to understand that the ZR1, that the GTD Mustang, it's only one model. There's really no like sub models under that can kind of cost a little bit less. It's still an expensive car, $300,000. So if Chevrolet is able to do this with the ZR1 making a whole lot more power, because the GTD has less than 900 horsepower, this is already in the 1200 era range. And if you could keep it under that $300,000 mark, you hit it out of the park. And I think that's exactly what they've done. This car looks amazing. This looks really, really cool. Now, hardtop convertibles and coupe versions are set to arrive as 2026 model year cars, with production kicking off later this year. They're not wasting any time. Pricing is still on the wraps, but the speculation places somewhere around $250,000, with the overall potential of a fully loaded, completely full-blown track car closer to $300,000. Now, you're also getting the performance that the GTD is definitely not giving you. Now, if those numbers hold, we won't know until Chevrolet makes it official. It would make the ZR1X a serious valuable play, especially when compared to Ford's asking price, and that's exactly what I was saying, of $318,000 for the GTD. Now, there's probably going to be some markups, but I want to do some zoom in here on this interior. This just looks so cool, man, with these red seats and the black one. And then obviously it covers the top of the cluster here, which is great. I've been covering automotive for a while. Corvette, when the Z8 came out, the new C8 came out, I wasn't too much of a fan, but this has won me all over. Now, it says here, will it come anywhere near the official production car lap, a record of 629? Probably not, since that was set by the Corvette by Mercedes-AMG 1, an F1 delivery hypercar. But here's the kicker: if the ZR1X comes anywhere close, it'll be one of the loudest mic drops in American performance car history. Absolutely. I think this is exactly what we've all been waiting for with this Corvette, and I just love it. I think Chevrolet and GM have knocked it out of the park with this vehicle, and I think this sets a whole new standard for automotive performance ever, because Ford delivered with the GTD. They really did. It's a great car. Magnesium wheels is an amazing car, and whoever bought it, has all their right to be extremely happy because it is the fastest Mustang ever made under 900 horsepower. Obviously, if you work on that car, if you tune it, if you do some performance parts, you're definitely going to get over the 1,000 horsepower. But this car right here, it hasn't been touched. Twin turbo, 1250 horsepower E-Ray technology, all-wheel drive. This is a rocket. So if you thought the ZR1 was already a rocket and a supercar, this just kicked it out of the park. But nonetheless, short little fun video here. Hit the thumbs up and the subscribe for your boy. I'm super excited about this car, man. I think at some point we might be able to do a review on this vehicle. I got something hot coming. I won't spill the beans, but I'll let you guys know. Hit the subscribe and the thumbs up. I'll see you boys on the next one.